it's also fascinating that auto insurance is the only type of insurance that's mandated by law, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, technically health insurance is still, but there's a $0 penalty now. You don't need homeowners insurance, I don't believe.
Unless, well, if you have a mortgage, you do.
Correct, yeah.
So if there's a lien
After-
holder of any kind,
Uh-huh.
but if you're just on your own.
But it's weird that auto insurance is required, and that's kind of the only one.
Well, they used to require inspections too. If you couldn't drive around town and have your bumper half hanging off, you'd get a ticket and you'd have to fix it.
Mm-hmm. Can't officers still pull you over for that?
I'm sure they could, but there's no inspection or it's not enforced maybe.
Got it.
But I see tons of cars driving around with
Oh yeah.
parts barely hanging on, and
The-
it's a hazard. It's a hazard
it's a
for them and for
trunk
people driving around
connected
them.
by a rope.
Yeah, like a bungee cord or
Yeah,
a
bungee
zip
cord.
tie or you
Gosh.
know. So I would love, of course, to just have that not be allowed.
Mhm.
It's not safe, you know, to
Is-
have it be that way. But you know, people can't afford
That's
the
true.
insurance, and that's why they end up canceling anyway. We get tons of people in here. So many people that have a car, and I don't know how they don't have full coverage. And it's like a 2014, 2015. You know, it's
pretty new.
$13,000 car,
Mm-hmm.
and they only have liability insurance. And then it gets in an accident. That's their fault, just a mishap, or they do hit somebody,
Right.
and now they have no money to pay for it,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't drive it. What do you do?
Yeah.
I mean,
what
it's a
would you do?
waste. I mean, I think it's just people, as we all do, look at the bottom line,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and say, oh, if I don't have this, my premium will go down. But
I
you need
can't
it.
stand that. Those are my least favorite
Yes,
types of
and
clients.
it's the same for us.
I would imagine, yeah.
Or insurance agents for
True.
auto too. I mean,
The people that are just
Mhm.
shopping, you know, what's the cheapest I can get insurance for? I just
Mhm.
know when someone starts off with that
Mhm.
question, it's going to be a terrible conversation.
Yeah.
Even if I do get the sale, even if I can help them out, they're
Yeah.
going to always be shopping for a lower rate until something bad does happen
Mhm.
to them. And then they're screwed because they can't get insurance anymore because they now have a pre-existing
Mhm.
issue or
Right.
something, and their deductible is super high. So I
Yes.
feel the pain. It's
yeah,
very
just,
frustrating.
It's just frustrating to see. I mean, it's really not that much. Even rental coverage,
Mm-hmm.
you know, rental car reimbursement.
Right.
You know, get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll bet 8 out of 10 people that come in here that I asked, do you have rental coverage, either say no, or I don't know, or I'm sure I do, because I have full coverage insurance,
Mhm.
which isn't even really an insurance term.
Right.
Full coverage, and there's
Yeah.
comp, there's collision, there's rental car reimbursement, there's roadside.
Mhm.
So they don't even know.
It's-
They just
yeah.
assume.
There's so
if
many
they
problems
have-
with
Yeah, it's
insurance.
just, I don't know how they don't know, but that can add another $300, $400, $500 to your deductible if you don't have a rental car. So that's another thing that we saw right away. We saw two things. People didn't have their deductible
Mm-hmm.
readily available should they need to use it, and they don't have rental coverage but really don't have a solution on their own. So they don't have an extra car
Mm-hmm.
or a way to transport themselves around when their car's in the shop,
Sure.
but they don't have the coverage.
Don't a lot of shops offer a rental vehicle? Or I guess you see that often from the dealerships. If you bought your car from the dealer, they'll give you.
They give you
like
loaners,
yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Body shop wise,
But yeah, body shops don't really.
some
do
of them
that.
have rental companies, you know, in their building.
Mm.
But,
Sure.
But I don't know if I mean, and some might have loaner cars, but I don't really know of anyone that like us actually have a loaner car program
Mm-hmm.
where we have 4 cars that we let you use if you are doing a customer pay or if you don't have rental coverage, because those would be the 2 situations that you would have no other source to pay for it.
Right.
And we'll provide you that loaner car as long as you have full coverage insurance, you're 19 years old, and you have a good driver's license, you know, a
Mhm.
valid driver's license, and proof
Got
of
it.
full coverage insurance
Mm-hmm.
or comp and collision. If you have that, then we'll let you use the car no charge. Just put gas back in it when you get done. And
really
that's
nice.
because that was a hurdle for people. They had everything in place. Okay, I got my insurance. Okay, it's all good. got my deductible. Oh crap, I can't bring my car in, I don't know how I'm gonna get around, you know,
Mhm.
what do I do? And they're stuck, and it's frustrating. And,
Right.
so we thought, let's help people, let's solve that. Same way with deductibles. Well, let's see, if I have $1,000 deductible, you know, my premium's $40 less a month, or $30, I don't know.
It's not even that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You know, so
get the
now
extra little bit.
they don't have the money.
Mhm.
So they can't fix their car, or they can't get around or even bring it in. So I'm like, okay, how
What?
can we help with this?